What's up, guys? So in this video, we're going to talk about Boeing stock. This is kind of the first video. I have a lot of videos to make this week because this was probably one of the craziest weeks I've ever seen in terms of just overall volume in trading, volatility in the stock market. Boeing was one of those stocks that I mentioned way back on. I posted a video that did pretty well on about April 26th when about Boeing was about $130, and I was talking about whether I thought Boeing stock would recover or not. And as we're seeing, I knew this was going to happen, guys. So even though Boeing suspended a lot of their dividends and share buybacks, there's obviously still value there. And people were just in a time like a fearful period where there was a lot of uncertainty and people thought that the sky was going to fall and things like that. But as you can see now, there was an article posted on fool.com, so I just want to read it quickly. So it says, why shares of Boeing and suppliers are climbing today. Airlines are beginning to rebuild their schedules, and that means more demand for airplanes and parts. So as you can see here, guys, basically, it's been a really, really rough year for these companies. But American Airlines Group was kind of the catalyst for a lot of this buying activity. They said they restored a lot of their flights. So they said they averaged 110,000 passengers per day last week of May. That's more than triple than they did in April. And also TSA said that Thursday was their busiest day for airline security screeners since March 22nd, guys. So obviously if the airlines are opening back up, that's going to spur demand for Boeing, which supplies a lot of the airplanes that these companies are using. So there was a few companies saying that they were going to rely on older models, but the fact that flights are opening back up in general, that's going to lift all of these stocks. So I'm going to make more videos covering some of these airline stocks in depth, but I think that we've seen the worst for Boeing, guys. So this is it's definitely a really good time to get into the stock. I think the better time would have obviously been back when I talked about it in April when everyone was scared off. But as you can see here, we're still down quite a bit. So the stock is, if I take a look at a year-to-date chart, the stock is still down 38%. So obviously not as much upside, but I expect within like a year or so, Boeing will be well back to where they were before. Remember, they already had some problems with the 737 MAX airplanes, guys. So, this is just an interesting time, really, to be an investor. It just seems like the volume is so high, and a lot of this is due to kind of the changes, with all these trading apps and free trading, and even people. I'm pretty sure people are trading with their stimulus checks as well. This has just been a really crazy time to own stocks, guys. So I'm going to keep this video short, but I just wanted to update you guys on kind of where Boeing stock is up. So we're up pretty big since I last posted about it. So congrats to you guys that stayed true to it and bought most of these airline and airline related stocks on the dip. So I think things are looking much better for Boeing. As you can see here, the volume is way up. So it'd be really interesting to see where this stock goes next week. But I think since it passed through a key level, a lot of people usually have stop orders and limit orders at 200. The fact that it passed by 200, it looks like we're heading to 300. And as long as we get more and more positive news, more and more people start to fly, I think all of these stocks will pick up. So that's it for now, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, please. And be sure to subscribe to the channel for more updates on Boeing and other stocks in the airlines industry. So that's it for now, guys. Until next time, take care.